Is the NBA dying? Ratings are down, fans are tuning out, and honestly, even die-hard superfans are starting to ask, what the hell happened to basketball? For nearly 2 decades, I've been glued to every season, every highlight, every ridiculous LeBron dunk. But lately, it just feels off. Why? Well, first off, the cold, hard facts. Viewership for NBA Finals has plummeted, down nearly 48% since 2012, and a brutal 28% just this year on ESPN. Meanwhile, leagues like the NFL and UFC are smashing viewership records left and right. People aren't watching, and trust me, it's not because basketball isn't exciting, it's because the NBA keeps shooting itself in the foot. Let's talk about refs. Technical fouls for clapping. Ejections for staring down opponents. Are you kidding me? Drama sells. We've seen it with the UFC and even trash talk in boxing, but the NBA refs are out here handing out technicals like they're free samples at Costco. Giannis got teed up for looking at Al Horford. Jason Tatum got one for hanging on the rim? The NBA wants to avoid another malice at the Palace, but they've overcorrected to the point where the game feels sanitized. Fans want passion, rivalries, and raw emotion, not whistle-happy refs shutting it all down. Remember when Lakers versus Celtics felt like a war? When teams genuinely hated each other? Yeah, that's pretty much gone. Players are switching teams so often it feels like we're watching a game of musical chairs. KD hops teams every few years, LeBron avoids long-term battles, and now there's even talk of him teaming up with Steph Curry. Where's the loyalty? Where's the drama? Rivalries create moments, and moments create fans. Now, let's talk about watching the games. Have you ever tried using League Pass? Blackouts, regional restrictions, games locked behind random channels? It's infuriating. If you're a local fan, you might not even be able to watch your team play without jumping through hoops, and not the fun kind. Look, I'm not saying all NBA players don't care, but when you've got stars like Zion Williamson openly admitting how hard it is to diet, or Ben Simmons refusing to develop a jump shot, it's hard not to notice. Then there's the podcast boom. Players are dropping more podcast episodes than they are points some nights. When fans feel like players are treating the NBA like just another paycheck, it's tough to stay invested. This one's tricky, but it's undeniable. The NBA's vocal stance on political issues has alienated some fans. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong, but it's clear that leaning heavily into one side of the political spectrum has cost the league a chunk of its audience. And finally, the three-point shot. When Steph Curry was drilling impossible half-court bombs, it was magic. But now, teams are spamming threes like it's a video game. It's efficient, sure, but watching teams jack up 50 three-pointers a night gets old fast. At the end of the day, I love the NBA. I'll keep watching no matter what. But if the league doesn't address these problems, the refs, the rivalries, the drama, the viewing experience, the decline is only going to continue. So, is the NBA dying? Not yet, but the clock's ticking. What do you guys think?